After Erin Caffey's parents told her she couldn't see her boyfriend anymore, she sought revenge by orchestrating the brutal murder of her entire family in their sleep. On March 1st, 2008, two men broke into the cafe home in Alba, Texas. What followed was a horrific killing spree, leaving two young boys and their mother dead. But there were survivors. 16-year-old Erin Caffey and her father, Terry Caffey, who was shot multiple times before the intruders set their home on fire. The nation was shocked when police revealed the mastermind behind the massacre. Let's go back to where it all began. 5 months before the murders. The Caffeys were a close-knit family. Heavily involved with their local church, they shared a love of music. Erin's brothers, Tyler and Matthew, were budding musicians. 8-year-old Tyler played the guitar, while 13-year-old Matthew was a talented harmonica player. Their mother, Penny, played the piano at church. And Erin? She was the family vocalist. But after meeting Charlie Wilkinson, Erin started to change. Her grades slipped and she was missing church. Her parents, growing concerned, took matters into their own hands. They decided to look up Charlie on MySpace. What they found horrified them. This was not the Erin they knew, but just months before, she was like any other teenage girl, seemingly following her parents to church in fear and awe. Erin Caffey was a typical 16-year-old girl growing up in Alba, Texas. She met Charlie Wilkinson while working at a Sonic fast food restaurant, and their relationship quickly became intense. Charlie, 18 years old, was serious about Erin, even giving her a promise ring from his grandmother and discussing marriage. However, Erin's parents, Terry and Penny, weren't comfortable with their daughter's relationship with Charlie. After finding explicit content on Charlie's MySpace page, they made a tough decision. Erin had to end the relationship. But little did they know, this decision would set in motion a chain of deadly events. Instead of moving on from Charlie, Erin grew angrier after her parents forbade her from seeing him. Fueled by resentment, she began discussing a horrifying plan with her friends, killing her parents so she could be with Charlie. She and Charlie, along with his friend Charles Wade, plotted the murders over time. There were conflicting stories about who initiated the plan, but one thing remained clear. Erin was deeply involved. She told her friends that killing her parents was the only way to continue her relationship with Charlie. They all agreed to carry out the murders, with Erin even consenting to the idea of killing her two younger brothers to eliminate witnesses. On the night of March 1st, 2008, Charlie Wilkinson and Charles Wade arrived at the Caffey household. Erin waited outside in the car with Wade's girlfriend. Inside, Charlie and Wade broke into Terry and Penny's bedroom. While they were sleeping, Charlie shot Terry multiple times. When his gun jammed, Wade pulled out a samurai sword and used it to nearly decapitate Penny. The two intruders then made their way to the children's rooms. Erin's younger brothers, Tyler, 8, and Matthew, 13, were helpless as they were brutally murdered. Tyler was shot, and Matthew was killed with the same sword used on his mother. Before leaving, Charlie and Wade looted the house and set it on fire, believing they had killed everyone inside. Miraculously, Terry Caffey survived. Despite his severe injuries, he managed to crawl out of the burning house and through the woods to a neighbor's home for help. Once he was taken to the hospital, he underwent emergency surgery, and against all odds, he survived the brutal attack. As soon as he regained consciousness, Terry identified Charlie Wilkinson as one of the attackers. The police quickly launched an investigation, and within hours, they tracked down Charlie and Erin at Charlie's trailer. Erin initially claimed that she had been kidnapped, but this story wouldn't last long. The nation was shocked when it was revealed that Erin Caffey had orchestrated the murders of her family. Under questioning, both Charlie Wilkinson and Charles Wade confessed, revealing Erin's role as the mastermind behind the entire plot. She had sat outside the house while her family was slaughtered, knowing full well what was happening. Erin Caffey, along with Charlie Wilkinson and Charles Wade, was arrested and charged with 3 counts of capital murder. Erin was sentenced to life in prison, though she will be eligible for parole after 40 years. Charlie and Wade were both sentenced to life without parole. Despite everything, Terry Caffey chose to forgive his daughter. He continues to maintain a relationship with her, believing her story that she was forced to wait in the car during the murders.